All right, happening here this morning, the 73rd annual Rhode Island Home Show is right around the corner, taking place March 30th through April 2nd, featuring so many great things, including the Inspiration Showcase, a specialty Rhode Island flower show, the garden experience, and so much more. What's not to love? And joining us today ahead of the big event with advice to make your home more energy efficient, check out this dynamic duo, Dr. Stephen Porter and Steve Chybowski. Welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Nice to have you here. Just like that, we're out of time. See you tomorrow, folks.
It was great talking with you.
Yes, no, this is really cool. The energy efficiency platform, if you will, when we think about this, we're all learning about new ways that we can do things within our homes. So, absolutely. Steve, let's talk really about what people can experience at the expo, really what the takeaway will be, because it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so at the Energy Expo itself, people will be able to come in and they'll actually be able to see a demonstration project put together by the Warwick Tech Career Center students, where they actually built out a structure with all these high efficiency appliances and equipment in one space where people can actually walk in and see how all these things will fit in a space.
And there'll be tremendous takeaways here. They can learn about rebates, you know, there's an energy seminar. There really will be some things that they can take home with them. Tactics, if you will, to employ within their own homes.
Yeah, absolutely. The Office of Energy Resources will be on hand. The utility, Rhode Island Energy, will be there. So we'll be able to talk through all those programs and rebates that are available to homeowners, so how they can take advantage of these opportunities and yeah, make those investments to reduce their energy use in their home.
Which is a great thing, and we should all be doing our part. Dr. Porter, let's talk about the energy seminar itself, really what that's going to be, and some of those takeaways.
Sure. So the big message here is that we need to transition how we heat our homes from burning stuff to moving heat from one place to the other. So I'm going to be talking about what I did to my own house in Providence, a regular old house, converting it from having a furnace to running on all electric heat pumps and reducing my energy use tremendously.
Yeah, that's one of those things. I think when we all receive the, the mailer or we get an email with our energy efficiency, I try to take a good hard look at that to make sure that I'm doing the right things to really do my part. So, are there any kind of on-the-surface things, Dr. Porter, that we can maybe do now, takeaways for the viewers that might kind of lead them down a path to a more energy-efficient home?
Sure. So there are lots of incremental steps. You can get a home energy audit to get started on that. But the bottom line for the big steps is that you have to move from having combustion in your house in a furnace to using electricity to move heat from one place to another. Right. So a heat pump you have one in your house already. It's a refrigerator. It moves heat from inside the box out into your kitchen. Yeah. A heat pump to heat your house just moves heat from outside, brings it inside. That's way more efficient.
And a lot of times I think too, it seems overwhelming. You say,
sure.
Well, what am I supposed to do? I don't know any of the terminology.
Sure.
I don't know any of these big words, so to speak. But Steve, people really can do these things. They can implement them in simple ways, can't they?
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, the pathway exists to create a zero energy home. The technology and equipment is already there. There are small things people can do on their own. They can change their light bulbs to LEDs if they haven't already. And then, there's bigger projects like improving your insulation, air sealing, so your home's less drafty. All these things can really make a big improvement on your energy efficiency at home.
And we hear so much about global warming emissions. This kind of directly ties into that, doesn't it?
Absolutely. So switching over to a more energy efficient home like I did with mine can reduce your emissions by 60-70% from your house.
Right, and it's important too that people can have their questions answered in a comfortable environment, and that's really what the home show's all about, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah, absolutely. There's going to be dozens of vendors on hand that can talk to the energy space and different improvements you can make, so they can help whether you have a specific project in mind or are looking for new ideas of things to work on in your homes. You can definitely talk to them, and then you can come talk to us, the Office of Energy Resources. We'll be on hand and we can help answer questions or clarify any questions that come up from those conversations.
I'll start making my list now, and I will see you there Friday. I can't wait, gentlemen. A pleasure to have you here. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having us.
All right, and good luck at the home show. If you would like to learn more all about this great upcoming event, we have more info posted right now on our website. It's rhodeshow.com.